Let's make a disability-friendly one-pot meal. This recipe is courtesy of the Fit Slow Cooker Queen. I have my crock pot on high and I'm gonna just dump my potatoes in there and then I'm gonna work on my chicken. I know what the experts say about washing chicken, but unfortunately the experts didn't buy this chicken. This is a very important part of my culture, so I just take some salt and some cool water. And I do clean my chicken and I check for feathers or any yellow skin, which normally only occurs on the drumstick, but and these are thighs, so I just give them a check, give them a wash, seeing if there's anything that looks gross on there that I need to remove. You see the feathers on this thigh? They will not harm you physically, but culturally I cannot leave that. I do have to remove them, but you absolutely do not have to. You can follow whatever your cultural practice is. Some people burn them off, but again, this series does not use any fire. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour this yucky water off and replace it with some clean water. Fit Slow Cooker Queen said we can season this up however we like. I am going to make my own spice blend and I will be coming out with my own line of spices. Look out for that soon. So I'm going to start with some bouillon, teaspoon of that. This is Lori's low sodium seasoned salt. You can use whatever brand you like. Teaspoon of that. This is garlic powder and I am a garlic girly, so I'm going to go with 1.5 teaspoons. This is onion powder, teaspoon of that. This is parsley. We're gonna do about 1/2 teaspoon of that. And black pepper, about 1/2 teaspoon of this. Paprika to give it a nice color, 1/2 teaspoon of that. We're gonna tiny whisk to combine, and shout out to Andrew Rhea from Binging with Babish for not only introducing me to the tiny whisk, but also being one of the inspirations for some of my content. I absolutely love his stuff. Shout out to him. He'll never see this, but shout out to him. So now I'm going to season my chicken, but first I'm going to put some oil on it. And you can use any oil you like, olive oil, vegetable oil, avocado oil, whatever you like. And if you ever wonder why I always put on gloves before I season meat, sensory issues. The idea of having a gritty seasoning and wet chicken, it's an absolute no for me. So I just massage the seasonings into the meat until it's evenly coated. And again, you can use whatever seasoning profile you like. If you want to go Cajun, if you want to go Italian, Mexican, whatever you can think of. Put the chicken thighs skin side up on top of the potatoes. And I let this cook on high for 3 hours. When you have about 30 minutes left in your cook time, you're gonna take your asparagus, remove the rubber bands. Yes, I disinfected my sink by using Microban and letting it sit for about 20 minutes and then completely cleaning it out. So no worries about cross-contamination with chicken water. So I'm going to add the asparagus in, if it shall fit. And then I just let this steam for about 20 minutes. And that is all she wrote for this dish. We're gonna go ahead and plate it up. Our asparagus is steamed. Oh, it looks good. Beautiful. Our chicken thighs are done. If you wanted to crisp the skin up, you can throw it in the air fryer and do it at like 500 for like 5 minutes or so to crisp up the skin. If that's important to you, it's not important to me. Gonna scoop up our potatoes, plate those up. And I didn't add any liquid to the crock pot, but the chicken made this incredible broth all by itself, and it just adds flavor to everything. This recipe is courtesy of the Fit Slow Cooker Queen. Make sure you guys give her a follow.